In this question, we are given the series n over 3n plus 1, and we're asked to apply the divergence test. And in the divergence test, there's only two possible conclusions. We can either conclude that we have information that tells us that this series diverges, or we can conclude that we don't have information for anything. It's not something that tells you diverge or converge. It tells you diverge or nothing. Those are the only options with the divergence test. The idea here with the divergence test is if I look at these terms, if I look at n over 3n plus 1, in the limit, remember that if we just look at the largest degree terms, this is n over 3n, which will go to 1 over 3. So these terms go to 1 over 3. So after I've added up a very large number of these terms, it's the initial terms, so we'll have a whole bunch of stuff, and then we're going to add essentially 1/3, plus 1/3, plus 1/3, plus 1/3, and so on and so on and so on. After a very long time, these terms behave essentially like 1/3, which means that I'm adding 1/3 forever. If I add 1/3 forever, it goes to infinity. This is the whole idea with the divergence test. If the terms go to anything other than 0, then the series diverges. Because otherwise we're adding a constant number at the end forever. And no matter how small that constant is, if it's not 0, then it accumulates up and goes to infinity. So by the divergence test, this one diverges because the limit of an is not 0. If the terms go to anything other than 0, it diverges.